Hey everybody, Brandon Boyd with the Brandon Boyd Show. Oh my goodness, so I just got back from a 9 or 10 day trip, I'm not even sure anymore, to Yellowstone National Park and Grand Teton National Park. It was a great trip, but it was really hard to pump out content during that time because you're out in the middle of the woods, almost. There are some places that we stayed and I'll be reviewing those properties along with our full trip later on. But today you have joined me for another edition of the Weekly Pointers News Update, and it's super simple to follow along. The topics are listed on the screen along with a timer down below and chapters down in the description if you want to skip around on the stories today. The idea is to get you caught up on all the news you may have missed regarding credit cards, points, miles, travel, money, finance, and everything in between. And we do this in a weekly wrap-up show that comes out every Sunday evening. There are a lot of stories to cover this week, including some possible changes to the number of cards you can have with American Express. Is Apple becoming a bank? What is the Fed going to do with interest rates this week? And we've got a Disneyland employee that just might have ruined a proposal in Disneyland Paris. So we've got a lot to cover. Before we get started, if you do find this video helpful or mildly entertaining, don't forget to be awesome. Give me a big thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notifications for alerts. It's time to get going. We've got a lot to cover. Let's go. This first story is really interesting. So if you follow technology at all, you know that Apple has their Worldwide Developer Conference every summer. During this conference, they work with developers from all over the world and update them on the new changes to the software for iPhones, iPads, and for the Mac computers as well. One of the biggest updates from this conference is that Apple announced that they are implementing their own buy now, pay later system using Apple Pay along with their Apple credit card. This allows users to use Apple Pay and make payments over the course of 6 weeks to pay it back if they opt in. Now you will have to use that MasterCard-based Apple credit card. Apple will run a soft credit check when users apply for Pay Later. Apple will not extend additional credit to those who have missed payments. However, they also won't report missed payments to the credit bureau. So essentially Apple is giving short-term loans to people to pay things back using their Apple Pay system. Now there's no details on exactly who's backing this, but my assumption would be that it would be Goldman Sachs just because they're the ones that back the Apple-based credit card already. So that's probably a good guess, but we don't know officially yet. Let me know if this is something that interests you. Do you use Buy Now, Pay Later already? Do you have an Apple credit card? Do you plan on enrolling in this Apple Buy Now, Pay Later system? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. The White House has ended the negative COVID testing mandate for flights into the U.S. Now this comes 2 weeks after the airline industry met with officials to urge them to stop. They complained that basically the White House was using outdated data, and there were actually a lot of studies showing that the air in flight was very, very clean. The White House is planning to reassess this decision in 90 days, and this starts today, Sunday, June the 12th, so this is already happening. Let me know if you have any international travel that you're really excited about now, knowing that you'll actually be able to get back in the country without testing before you come back in. So I think this is good news. Hopefully it eases travel, and I think the airline industry is very excited about this. They've been very frustrated with it, but let me know what you think down in the comments. Crypto wealth management company Abra has announced that they are launching a new credit card on the American Express network. So this will be American Express's first partnership where their card will be able to earn crypto as a form of reward. Cardholders will be able to convert points to earn crypto both from Abra and other currencies, although Abra did not disclose exactly what those other cryptocurrencies might be. You'll also be able to earn traditional rewards for dining, entertainment, and so on. There's still a lot of details we don't know about this card, so we'll keep an eye on it, but let me know what you think about American Express dipping their toes into the crypto reward space. And speaking of American Express, all right, this is really interesting. There have been some pretty hard limits on American Express when it comes to the number of cards you can have. We all know that you can have up to 10 charge cards and up to 5 credit cards. However, there are multiple users reporting that they are now able to get charge card number 11, number 12, and so on. Credit card applicants are also stating that they're able to get their 6th and 7th credit cards as well with American Express. So this is where I need you to do a little bit of homework, all right? If you've experienced this at all, if you're able to get over these pretty hard limits that American Express has set out before, let me know and leave those down in the comments because this is something we really want to keep an eye on and something to consider. American Express almost never does a hard credit pull if you're already in the American Express network. So if you already have 5 credit cards or you already have 10 charge cards, you can probably go ahead and apply for the 11th or the 12th charge card and see if you get it. Because at the end of the day, they're not going to do a hard credit pull on you. So essentially, you have nothing to lose by applying. But I think this is really interesting. We saw Chase ease up some of their restrictions on 524 with some of their co-branded cards. So maybe this is a case where American Express hasn't expressly stated that they are starting to loosen the reins on things, but we just don't have enough data. But there's enough data points for me to at least want to look into this a little bit further. So again, let me know if you have any experience with this down in the comments below. This upcoming Wednesday, it looks like the Fed is going to raise the interest rate by another ½ point. And they're actually expected to do even more than this next month. This is after news of the Consumer Price Index increasing by 8.6% year over year. There's been crazy inflation. I know we can all feel that. And there's worries over a recession as well. Mortgage applications are also at a 22-year low. And this comes because a lot of people are freaking out about interest rates. And again, I'm a licensed realtor in the state of Kentucky, so I can tell you these are still very low interest rates. And if you're waiting for prices to come down on homes, I don't think you're going to see that necessarily, although it looks like the rate of increase in home value is going to slow. There's no indicator right now that prices are going to plummet or drop like they did in 2008. So what I would suggest, if I'm looking at this news that they're going to increase the interest rates, and I know that home prices aren't necessarily going to be coming down anytime soon, now is still a great time to buy a home. So if you're interested in purchasing a property, don't let this news freak you out. Again, if you're looking for a home, now is the time to do it before these rates get too out of control. Oh boy, this is a great story, and it comes with a video as well. I'm going to let this video play in the background while I talk about this. So there's a Disneyland employee at Disneyland Paris that interrupted a proposal from a man that had been planning on proposing to his girlfriend at the time in front of Sleeping Beauty's castle on a stage that's reserved for performances. Now, Disney has a policy where they don't allow people up on stage, so this Disney employee, right in the middle of the proposal, snatches the ring and takes it down the steps. Luckily, the girlfriend said yes, but this really ticked off the man, and I don't blame him. Disney has apologized, and they've offered a free weekend at Disney at a hotel of the couple's choosing. However, they have declined. It's also worth noting that this gentleman did ask for permission to do the proposal from another employee. However, this second employee didn't give permission, so they ran up and grabbed the ring. So it's kind of a crazy story. It's one of those situations where does policy trump real life? Would you do this if you worked at Disney? If they told you, hey, if anybody tries to pull this, you need to stop it right away because that stage is reserved for performances. Would you have the guts to go up and snag that ring right in the middle of the proposal? I've got to know what you think about this because the first time I watched it, I was blown away. Let me know what you would do if you were the man and if you were the employee down in the comments below. And if you're familiar with the Weekly Pointers news update, you know I like to end the show on a really good food deal, and this week is no exception, and I've got two different ones for you this week. The first one being from Subway. Right now you can get a buy one, get one free offer from Subway if you order through the app and use the code FREESUB. Now this works about 50% of the time, all right? And there's a reason for that, and that's because not all Subway franchises participate in these promotions. So because of that, because there's a chance that that promo may not work for you, I've got a second promo that will work.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Sonic, which is famous for their burgers and hot dogs and their slushies, they are offering a free medium Red Bull slush with any other purchase at Sonic, and this is valid through June 26th, and you'll have to order online or within the Sonic app, and the offer is available only one time. So if that first deal with Subway doesn't work out at the closest location to you, just go to Sonic and have you a Red Bull slushie. So if that first deal from Subway does not work out for you at your nearest location, just go to Sonic and get a Red Bull slushie. I'm not 100% sure what I think about a Red Bull slushie, but I'm assuming it's good. Sonic usually has good food, but hopefully one of those two deals will work out for you. All right, that was a fun show. We talked Apple, American Express, the Fed hiking the interest rate, a couple of good food deals, and a Disney employee that may have ruined someone's life. So all that encompassed into one show, and I think that's why you watch this channel, because we not only cover the credit cards and points and miles, we talk about travel, finance, money, and life in general as it relates to all those topics. I've been gone for the last 10 days in national parks, all right, hiking and doing all these things, using credit card points and miles, and all the stuff that I talk about on this channel. And again, I hope that's why you watch this, because I actually put all of this stuff into practice. This isn't theory, this is real life, and I look forward to reviewing my trip to Grand Tetons National Park and Yellowstone National Park. It was an absolute blast with my family, and I can't wait to share the video with you. If you did find this video helpful or mildly entertaining, don't forget to be awesome. Give me a big thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications for alerts, and when you click on the Brandon Boyd Show, click, 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 you're gonna get the latest information on credit cards, points and miles, travel, money, finance, Red Bull slushies, and everything in between, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. We'll see you soon.